not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. He's got him in, complete. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 92 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 5. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. From the 27, Hurts. Steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. In motion right is Watkins. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Here we go. Check.
Running left is Walker. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Myers connects on the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that part of it. I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
In motion left is Watkins. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 50 yards. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Mustang 19. Back 60. Ready.
On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Come on.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
60 Bobcat.
Now Geno. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
This is taken at the 15. A nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. In motion comes the tight end left.
7 Pirates. Check pass. 18 Pirates.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
19 and driver, 19, drop 50, drop 50.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts dancing to his left. Going deep here for Watkins. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Hurts will throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll get this to the 32. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. To throw is Smith. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Penny, a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From just shy of midfield, Smith, flush to his right. It's caught, Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
They'll run on first down with Dallas. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DJ Dallas, 27 yards. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. In motion left goes Smith. From the 30 on second down. Hurts. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
Smith, the man in motion left. Back to throw now on first down. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear that the Seahawks are going to win this football game. And that makes them now 0 for 3 on fourth down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on fourth down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
And he stopped immediately there. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, it's Dallas.
And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
On third down, here's Dallas.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they will get the conversion on third down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And this one too low. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
And this will go as a touch. begin things at the 25.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Lance.
And he fires one incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They send McCaffrey in motion right. On 2nd and 10, Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Lance on target to Samuel for a Niner first. They send McCaffrey in motion right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
Eluding the pressure right.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They send McCaffrey in motion right.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
On 1st down, Lance.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. From 21 yards away.
And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
The tight end in motion right. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 2nd and 7, Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Lance now to throw. Forced out to his left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. There to make the tackle, Samson Ebukam.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 5.
Ready?
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Trap 50! Trap 50! Warriors 70!
From the gun, here's Smith.
Returning right back to Lockett.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Come 19, Buffalo 18. Big Lion. Left 19.
On 4th down, Smith. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. The 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Walker now at 1st and 10.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
18, pioneer.
On 2nd and 7, Smith. This complete to Lockett.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Smith.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing on third down, Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Myers' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A final shot before half for Lance.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure
He's got a man complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
From the red zone now, Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score...
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers.
teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. Gino's going to throw. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Lance rolling to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. And now they'll throw with Lance. Sliding out of the pocket. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Lance now on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Well, the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but you got to give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Lance now on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And Lance again going to keep it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The offense on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 3rd and 2, Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll start with the option.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing now is Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The kick by Gold is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. In motion goes McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Lance.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the 49ers have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Lance going to try to throw for this.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up. Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Smith. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On 1st and 10, Smith.
Gets this to Fant, and he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4.
Again, Smith. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Goodwin. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Geno on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. One last throw here for Smith. He lets it fly from Lockett. And this is going to be caught. So a defensive final score, not the outcome, but it is has a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a gain, hard to argue against calling it.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Here we go, strike. Back inside, back inside.
The man in motion is Brown.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. A first down carry by Elliott. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 14 yards.
And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. They're going to try and throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man is Goedert, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you play strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. In motion, left comes Brown. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Here we go, here we go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Here
So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 27, Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A handoff left, Elliott. To about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. They go to Elliott again. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Second and 8 coming up.
Inside give to Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. To throw is Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
A give to Elliott running left. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And how about that for just running out the clock? One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fields this way up at the 17. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Pollard again. And some space here. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like it.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Prescott to throw it. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll run left with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-7. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready?
In motion right is Brown. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
They're trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
But 1st down, Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want, and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at the 20. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. As swung out wide to Sanders. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Tenth carry now for Elliott. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. On 3rd down, Elliott. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Marr able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion comes the tight end left.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they send the tight end in motion left.
Gainwell going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On 2nd and goal, Hurts. The quick slant caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
Jalen Hurts,
his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a give here to Pollard. And some room to roam now. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
130 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. A give to Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he will get to the sideline here, but that, a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4.
Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go. Cut back in. Cut back in. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll send the tight end in motion left. From the 38, Hurts. He's going deep for Brown.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The man in motion is Brown. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go to Elliott again. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
Just for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Cowboy 1st down there. Prescott to Gallup. Now Pollard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott tosses the out route here to Gallup. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole 1st drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss.
Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. Niners are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Space. He gets us up near the 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
2nd and 5 now. Lance flushed out right. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. And they're going to get the 1st first down here across the 15-yard line.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
And now they'll throw with Lance. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll send a big tight end in motion right. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Lance now on first down. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Take this one down near the 15. In motion goes McCaffrey. On 2nd and 9, Lance. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
They bring a receiver in motion left. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that Plague did on the last one.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Pollard again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll be a Dallas 1st down. They'll run left with Pollard.
And he'll take this down to the 33.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Right back to him on 1st down. He will push his way down to about the 14. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Maher is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Right, 97. Black one. Yellow. Yellow. Green back.
The Lance going to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Lance looking to throw it. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Going to run again here with Pollard. They find some open field here. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Pollard is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They'll run for it with Pollard, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Check right.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. They send McCaffrey in motion right. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
Set, ready. Get set.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Right.
On first down, Lance.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
Here we go.
They send McCaffrey in motion right.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he is going to have a Niners first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Lance now to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
They send McCaffrey in motion right. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Now Prescott on 4th down. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And some room to work. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. From the 30 on second down, Lance. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Lance. He'll buy some time right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Lance to throw it. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness, that could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Lance now on first down. Finding Gray on the out route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Okay, break.
Second down and goal. Lance. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. For the lead, here's third and goal. Now Lance. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey from 3 yards out. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They go back to Pollard on second down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. To throw, Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. That's complete to Lamb. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on fourth and long. Here's Dak. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards. So it's a win for the Niners here. And it was Trey Lance, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he led his guys on some important drives when they needed it most. And they're going to come away.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. And incomplete to open things up.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lance. Open man is Jauan Jennings. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing on first down is Lance. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 39-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance, flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That's an early scrimmage reviewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Here's Lance. Right side, and he finds Gray. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 on the Seahawks' 23-yard line.
In motion goes McCaffrey. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lance. Called in left side here by Jennings. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
for it. Lance. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now. 77. Check,
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From his goal line here, Smith.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. This is Homer.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down, a run with Dallas. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Dallas.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that put him and picked up 5 yards.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 39 yards.
And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They send McCaffrey in motion right. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Trying the left side to Walker. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offense is trying to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
The Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Straight ahead, Walker.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Smith.
Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready?
Running right, here's Walker. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Again, it's Walker.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lance.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
this one really is getting out of hand early. They add a pick-6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick-6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Here's McLeod from his end zone.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Niners take over first down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 2nd and 7, Lance. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
The offense retains possession.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Lance. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And Lance will try again on second down. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fields this way up. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And they've got to be sick over that opening kickoff. They get the ball, hoping to go down and score, and just like that, they cough it up, the other team scores.
So much for the best laid plans. The offense spent all their time in the locker room at halftime plotting, getting the ball back, taking it downfield, and putting 6 points on the board. I just wonder, do they have a 12-point drive in them now? What a way to start the half.
All changed in the blink of an eye. Fields this way up at the 17.
the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
97.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Lance.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Second down.
And Lance going to throw.
They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 38.
First down. First and 10.
Working from the gun, Lance.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Finding McCaffrey on the slant.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21.
17 yards. That's another 49er first down.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Lance now to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jordan Brooks with it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. Past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Lights his pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Running left is Walker. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
3rd and 2, Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's blocked down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 2nd and 12, Lance. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
Wide open. Play green. Red cycle. Right 60.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there, pick up the first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now Lance. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Trey Lance sacked. A loss of 11 yards. And it's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. A give for Walker running right. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 40-yard line.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Smith now to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Now Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. His 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And the 49er hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks. Two former division rivals in the old AFC West, the Seahawks and Chargers, are underway.
A short kick taken at the 18. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Walker with another carry.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Walker.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Hand off here to Walker.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Now a run with Walker.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
On the give, it's Walker.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Brings us 3rd and 6.
60 Vikings.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Allen, the man in motion left. From the 29, Herbert steps away to his left. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Ekeler. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Herbert will give this one to Ekeler. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he brings this out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Smith. They'll set up the screen to Dallas. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. DeAndre Carter back deep. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Charger drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Williams brings it in.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
25 yards that time. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
1st down, Chargers.
In motion comes the tight end left. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. In motion right comes Allen. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert flushed out right.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler
taking it in from 14 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Seahawks 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's good for the Seahawks. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Geno now to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the air now with Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 21. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70.
Throwing is Smith. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around the finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see. And they'll call that one every time.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. After the run, now Herbert to throw. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Herbert with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Chargers 21, Seahawks 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run on first down with Dallas. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Out of the gun, Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun, here's Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Hurry.
They'll run with Penny. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run forward with Penny. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now Gino. They'll get this out wide to Penny. Touchdown! Rashad Penny. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Herbert on first down now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 18. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E!
This offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Taking it right down Broadway. The 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
73 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Smith on 1st down. Leaves it for Penny. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Let's go now.
To throw again on 2nd down. Smith. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert out to his left. Caught by Allen. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Herbert. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
You see them communicating after that play, and they both know that they missed a shot for a touchdown on that
throw. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On the give, this is Eckler. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now receiver in motion left. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's caught. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
But the defense on him quickly at the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6.
Buffalo 18.
Smith. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
On the ball, man.
One last throw here for Smith. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. The 30. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. It's up and it's good, but it won't matter. The 7 is as close as they're going to get, and this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah.